welcome. Got some work to do in the factory. Where's my timer? There it is. No, we don't need two of them, just one of them. Okay. There we go. Alright then, we are working over on this stuff. Yes, so we got everything. Because I thought about this the other day, how is... Not very good over here. Okay, so we're running out of... Does any of this require orange? Yeah, so let's cut anything that requires orange at the moment. That moves us up to 20%, which will probably be fine. And then I'm just going to probably have to let it sit, because I need to go back and get this and find more coal. Yeah, 23,000 left. Okay. For now, okay, we're going to go back over here to the east. We're looking at about 26 minutes on that, so that should be done soon. Oh yeah, this also reminds me of something I wanted to do. Hold on a second. Let's get back into coverage. Okay. So I believe it's you? No, you do not go to Gleba, so you're not the one I'm worried about. I'm worried about you. Okay, so we're gonna cut Gleba out of the equation. You're just going back and forth for Fulgorn science, so let's change you. I think we'll use Fulgora. Okay. And then you, I believe, are doing the same thing. Yes, so we're gonna cut you. Fulgora, let's call you Pluto. And you... Okay, cut Gleba. Let's call you Tiamat. Okay, so now you're skipping Gleba, and hopefully that's good. Do we need the Veramonts still? Yes, because you're exporting this to Novice. Yes. Currently heading to... I can probably repurpose some of you. So... we're going to... Yeah. We are going to rename you. I'm going to keep you as the Veramont. You are novice bound. Or... No, let's... Your start of the list is at Vulcanus, so let's start there. Vulcanus. There's Veramont. Okay. The Veramont 2, I want you to pause. You do not unload anymore at Vulcanus. You are going to go to Fulgora. You will unload there. You will wait for... Gosh, what is... Hold on. Merrimont. You do not unload here, so all requests satisfied. Circuit is green. 60 seconds, circuit is green. 60 seconds, circuit is green. What is the circuit? Circuit is ammo. Okay. That is acceptable. This, I think, can be reduced to 20. Let's reduce that to 24. I don't know how long you take to supply that, but we're gonna go here. Change this to 24. 24, please. So 24 here. And circuit condition of green. Yes? Okay. So you originate from Vulcanus, and you go to there, and you are going to be called Fuji. Alright. You can get back to work. You are still on this. And then we're going to switch you to 24 as well. Again, you do not unload at Vulcanus. Originate on Vulcanus, and you shall be Pompeii. I don't remember if I spelled that right. It'll be fine. You are also originating, and you are going specifically to both. Okay, so you're running as a runner between all three of these. You're exporting this stuff, which is fine, and you're importing this. Okay, I want to go here. Transport supply, that's fine. Not enough to fill one rocket. Okay, we're running low on... Okay, there's no backup issues, it's literally just we're not making enough. Probably because we don't have enough solution to make plates, because this is missing this stuff, which is missing... What are you short on? You're short on these, okay? Which is short on copper. Oh, you're short on copper. Where does copper come from? Over here, okay. Copper, copper. Copper comes primarily from here. Okay, so we need something else that'll give us copper. Okay, what else can give me copper? Battery? No. We need more batteries. I need to pull copper from... probably this. We have plenty here. And then we want to, hold on, we're going to want to split it, so let's put this here first, because we know, do we not have anything making repair packs? Let's take a look. Oh, we do have something making it. Okay. So that'll be fine. Yep, there we go. Okay. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Copper, plastic, and steel. Okay, so we want the copper specifically. And we need to connect it to, this is the line for it. There's a good spot to bring it in. Right through here looks like a good spot. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I did remember something I'll probably need on Glubba. Let's see, do I have it in here already? I don't think so. So what I want is steel furnaces. Let's get 2 stacks of those. Let's make sure that's working to get some copper in. Is it just slow? It is very slow. Okay. And then it backs up because it's slow. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's bring it out a bit. Let's go here, 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 and here. From here to here. And here to here. Let's prioritize input from there. Okay, let's see how that does what I want it to. Okay, so it is outputting some. This is not very fast though, because it gets blocked up with steel. Okay. Let's just put one of these in each of them. Just because if it gets locked up with steel, I need it to be a little faster. Now it sends copper all the way down here, and it is backed up. Excellent. Although that's supposed to be like that. But that is going to back that up, which is excellent for me in this case. So now these can keep running, which will back those up. Okay. So basically I need continuous flow all over the place. First of all, let's get those into place. Okay. Full up here. Everything is connected across, right? Yes, okay. Now, yes, okay. Let's connect this just so I have an idea of what's going on here. Make sure all of this works as I want it to. Okay, so those all have their recipes set. 96 of them. Okay, if this is accurate, I'm producing about 2.64 ore a second. Okay. Oh, did I grab? No, I didn't. I don't think I grabbed what I wanted. I wanted at least 2 of them over here. So I'll go get those later. But now we have everything nice and backed up. I think... So if I did this right... Excellent. There's no excess over here. Now what I can do is, I can turn all of these to the right. Or do I want to do it the other way? I need a trash line, and it's easier if... Yeah, if I come up from the bottom and send it in. Yeah, that might be better if I do that. So if I send all of these except for you, you're the only one I wouldn't want to do that with. Oh, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with that. Okay, we'll deal with this in a moment. Okay. First thing we need to do is turn that into holmium solution, right? Okay. So we'll need stone, water. Okay, so we need stone and water, and okay. And I can always jump those further up. Okay. So we will need... Let's put you here, you here. Okay. Okay, so we'll start with that. So you take 0.2. So if I do 5 of them, that will consume 1. There's no reason not to consume all of it. There's still the chance I don't, so... Let's assume we have a production of 2. That'd be 10? Yeah, 10 of these. Okay. Yep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'll put priority to the right. I'm also going to, hold on, that one. Do this. Okay, that way. Then I want buffer chests, I think 2 of them. Or, no, let's use these. Because I don't want robots over here anyways. We'll put you here. Okay. Go from here to here to here. Okay. Now, yeah, I think I'm going to apply this same logic to all of these. So I'm going to change this one, and I'm going to go here. And that also means you. Because I do want trash lines. So you need to take in both. Okay. So if we do I want you to prioritize, no, not that one. Prioritize newer stuff over the buffer. Yes. so this has to go up at least one. Did I mess it up? Let's make sure I didn't mess it up. I did mess it up, so let's do this real quick. Okay, so we would want this to go... Let's assume we did that. Okay. Then... you can also cut that. Well, actually... let's leave those in there, just in case, because then I can expand this if I get better. Yeah. Okay. Control X. Let's put this right. Let's butt up right to here, perhaps, or here. Because I am curious if I can... First of all, let's see the actual ice melting recipe. So we produce 20 a second here. Okay. We only need this to go here. And we would only need this to go up to here. This consumes 1 a second. Excellent. Okay. And then we're going to do this. Right about here seems good. And then put some storage over here. Okay, so we need some more storage. We'll grab some of that when we go back. We also need some power over here. Okay, so let's go back and grab some stuff. So I do also think having the trash lines come from this way might be the better option. bring it all the way down to here for now. Now the question is, would I want to add... Well, I do have plenty of room to add more sorting, so we'll see what we get. Okay, so let's head back over to the west here. You're pretty fast. All right. It makes me wonder, how many of those do I have at the moment? I have 50. Okay. And we have a power issue here again. Okay, so we need more accumulators over here. Okay, let's turn that off for a moment. Is there anything else I can work on that won't require either orange or the magenta? Sure, we can do that one. Steel productivity up. We're at 50% at the moment. Get this up to 10. Get this up to 10. This requires a lot of science, so let's start with this. Okay. What are you missing? Oh, you're just missing power. But maybe that's what I need to replace you with some burner inserters. Well, there's not a lot of water over here to begin with. Okay, so that's backed up. Let's make sure the main line isn't backed up. Alright, looks good at the moment. This is a really awkward island, but gives me enough space to do what I want. So, okay, we have everything I needed. Let you work on that. And there goes the power, I think. Yep. You know what? Right here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of a buffer. That way when you do turn on, you can just start filling that up. Can't backflow, so alright. Back over we go. Now, for my curiosity, should I have it go through its own trash cycle? Or... One, two, three, four. So I have enough for four. Well, not if I want to keep this stuff in place. So maybe back through the same cycle. And then just for... Okay. And there's some electrolyte. So, let's figure out the trash cycle first. So right now the most numerous one is this one. So, eventually we need to condense, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 down into 4. It's not very good. So let's assume this one. You're the most numerous. What's going to happen is you're going to come out. And then this one's going to come out. Right now I could set that up for all of it, so... And you're the one... Yeah, you we never overflow into trash. We want to keep you. Oop. Keep that going. Okay. Now we can set this up. Okay, so... we need to... Okay, I have an idea. I don't think I'm gonna like this idea. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go over here and get some room. Because ultimately what I want is... Gosh, I don't know if I like this idea. Let's bring you here. Bring you here. Okay. Oh, dang it. Okay, can you... Nope, okay. So you... Okay. You go here. How many more do I have? I have 4 more. Okay. Can you reach? You can reach 1. 2, 3. 4. Okay. Did I miscount? Oh, you go to here. You go to there. You go to there. Okay. Now there's that nonsense. Okay, let's... Now if I want to condense this down, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I suppose the first thing I could do is this. So if I do 1, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and if I did it again, we end up with 4. Let's go a little bit further, right about, hold on, 1, 2, 3, yeah, right here is good. And then what I would want to do is this. Okay. And then do I want to prioritize scrap or the new stuff? I think the new stuff. So input to the right. Not output, input. Okay, yep, I set it right over there. Okay. How's power over here in this section? This section's stable, nice and stable. Well, it looks like it was. Okay, it looks stable. All right. So, and then we'll deal with the, yeah, residuals in a while. So, okay. I'm gonna take a break here. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.